In the ocean's blue expanse, a pod of young dolphins isolates a single pufferfish. They don't attack it. Instead, one gently nudges the fish with its rostrum, causing it to inflate. The fish, now a spiky, unappetizing ball, is passed carefully between the dolphins. After a while, they are seen floating just under the surface, seemingly mesmerized. They appear to be in a trance-like state. This filmed behavior doesn't look like hunting or playing in any conventional sense. It's something else entirely. The pufferfish's defense is one of the most potent neurotoxins known to science, tetrodotoxin, or TTX. It's over 1,000 times more toxic than cyanide. This molecule works by physically blocking the voltage-gated sodium channels in the membranes of nerve cells. Think of it as putting a cork in the keyhole that allows nerves to fire. A high dose leads to swift and irreversible paralysis of the muscles, including the diaphragm, which is why it's so lethal. There is no antidote. But what about a tiny, sublethal dose? This is where the dolphin's behavior begins to make sense. A minuscule amount of TTX doesn't cause total paralysis. It simply slows down nerve signal transmission, leading to physiological effects like numbness, tingling, and a profound sense of lightheadedness or euphoria. It creates a narcotic effect. The dolphins aren't trying to eat the fish. They are using it as a tool, carefully administering a dose of its toxin to achieve a specific neurological outcome. The precision involved is remarkable. The dolphins handle the pufferfish with incredible delicacy, gently chewing or mouthing it to trigger a controlled release of the toxin from its skin and organs. They seem to know exactly how much pressure to apply and when to pass it on. This isn't an instinct. This is a learned skill, a piece of technique that is likely passed from older dolphins to younger ones. It's a form of non-genetic inheritance, a cultural tradition centered around this unique interaction. So, are the dolphins intentionally getting high? The term is anthropomorphic, but the underlying question is scientifically valid. Are they willfully manipulating their own neurochemistry for the purpose of inducing a non-ordinary state of consciousness? The behavior is performed deliberately. It doesn't serve a nutritional or reproductive purpose, and it appears to be rewarding enough to be repeated and taught. This strongly suggests that the answer is yes. This kind of behavior is not exclusive to dolphins. In Tasmania, Bennett's wallabies have been observed breaking into fields of opium poppies. After consuming the plants, they are often seen running in circles, apparently intoxicated from the alkaloids. In the Canadian Rockies, bighorn sheep will risk life and limb on treacherous cliffs. They do this to scrape off a psychoactive lichen from the rocks, a behavior so ingrained they teach it to their young. From a purely survival-focused evolutionary standpoint, this seems bizarre. Risking incapacitation or poisoning offers no direct advantage. One theory suggests it's a spandrelin evolutionary byproduct of having a brain that is simply complex enough to be curious. A brain with advanced problem-solving skills might experiment with its environment in novel ways. If one of these experiments, like licking a certain lichen or nudging a certain fish, produces a pleasurable sensation, the reward system reinforces it. It's not an adaptation, but a consequence of having the hardware for discovery. The list goes on. Siberian reindeer are known to actively seek out and consume the hallucinogenic Amanita muscaria mushroom. The psychoactive compound, mucimol, passes through the body largely unmetabolized. In a strange twist of nature, the reindeer will drink the urine of others who have consumed the mushrooms to experience the effects. On a smaller scale, bees can become intoxicated from nectar that has naturally fermented in a flower. Guard bees at the hive entrance will identify these intoxicated individuals by their erratic flight and physically block them from entering until they sober up. Let's return to the dolphins. What makes their case particularly compelling is the social dimension. The pufferfish is shared. It is passed from one individual to the next in a communal ritual. This transforms a personal act of intoxication into a shared social experience. Is this a bonding activity? A form of chemically assisted play? Play is vital for young mammals to learn social rules and physical skills, but this adds an entirely different layer to the concept of play itself. Ultimately, this behavior challenges us to look beyond the simple narratives of survival and reproduction that we often apply to the animal kingdom. The deliberate, skillful, and social pursuit of an altered mental state suggests something more complex. It implies a mind capable of introspection, a consciousness that is not only aware of the world around it, but is also curious about its own internal landscape. And it shows a desire to explore the boundaries of that landscape, an impulse we might have once considered uniquely human.
Monotony has grown fast. Nearly 2,700 people have watched in the last few weeks, yet less than 0.03% are subscribed. It would mean a lot if you joined by hitting subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.